everyone, welcome back to CBSE Learners. This is me Pooja M.K. Rao. I welcome you all to my online classes. This class is specifically for my class 10 students. As I have already uploaded the video of the dust of snow, the explanation, this is the time we should understand the textual question and we should learn the textual question. Okay, so I was left with this part. So today I want to complete the textual questions. Okay, now let's start the dust of snow and the question answers of it. The first question in our text they have provided is, what is a dust of snow? So what do you think, what is a dust of snow? It is nothing but the shower of snow, minute particles of snow, isn't it? So let's write the first question. What is the the question they have given what is a dust of snow? Okay, now along with this they have given one more question. What does the poet say has changed his mood? How has the poet's mood changed? So there are three questions in the first question. Okay, the first question comprises of three questions. What does the poet say? What does the poet say has changed his mood? This is the second one. And the third one is, how has the poet's mood changed? How has the poet's mood changed? Now, let's start the first one. What is a dust of snow? So, okay, the answer will be, in this poem, dust of snow refers to the powder of snow. Okay, or the shower of snow. Shower of snow. Okay. Now the next one is, what does the poet has changed his mood? Okay. Now what changed the poet's mood? The shower of snow, isn't it? Which was created by the crow. The sudden shower of snow created by the crow by shaking the ice-laden branch of a tree. Okay, so let's write, what does the poet say has changed his mood? Okay, the sudden, and you can change the paragraph also if you want. Okay, the sudden shower of snow created by the crow by shaking the ice-laden branch of the tree, or you can say by the hemlock tree. Okay, so the sudden shower of snow created by the crow by shaking the ice-laden branch of the hemlock tree. Okay, now next one is, how has the poet's mood changed? Okay, so how has the poet's mood changed? So I am rubbing this one. The answer will be, the poet's mood has changed from depression to joyful. He has been refreshed by the shower of the snow. Okay, so the first question answer is clear to you. The poet's mood has changed from depression to joyful. He has been refreshed by the shower of the snow. Okay, so the first question is read. I hope you can understand the first question. Now it's time for the second question. Okay, now it's time for the second question. Okay, so the second question is, how does Frost present nature in this poem? Now they have given some more questions to help you to write this answer. The first one they have given is, what are the birds that are usually named in poems? Do you think a crow is often mentioned in poems? What images come to your mind when you think of a crow? Okay, now the second one, again, what is hemlock tree? Why doesn't the poet write about a more beautiful tree such as maple or an oak or a pine? What do the crow and hemlock represent? Joy or sorrow? What does the dust of snow that the crow shakes off a hemlock tree stand for? Okay, so in this question number 2, they have given you actually 3 questions. Okay, so how does the Frost present nature in this poem? How he has presented the nature in this poem? Usually, generally poets, they will take beautiful flowers or beautiful sceneries or beautiful birds to explain their feeling in the poem. Okay, they want to personify beautiful things only. But in this poem, our poet has taken a symbol like crow or hemlock tree. The crow is actually a sign of bad luck, isn't it? We usually say the crow is not too beautiful, it's look ugly and it's black in color, and we usually believe that black is not a lucky color, isn't it? So we usually think crow as a symbol of bad luck. But still poet has used the crow. Why? To express his mood at that time. Okay, to express his mood, that he was feeling regretful. He was regretful and he was depressed. He was not feeling good at that time. Okay, and equally hemlock tree is also a symbol of poisonous plant. It's also a symbol of bad luck, death. It's actually act as a symbol of death. The Socrates, he died he committed suicide by using the poison of hemlock tree. Though hemlock tree possesses white flowers, it's a very poisonous plant and it represents death. Okay, so poisonous means if you drink that, you will die, isn't it? So it represents death. But this symbols the poet has used in this poem just to express his condition, at that time, that he was depressed, he was regretful in his life. Okay, and so he didn't use any good or beautiful birds like peacock or hen or cuckoo. Okay, instead he has used crow and hemlock tree. Okay, now let's write the question answer. Okay, number 2 is how does Frost present nature in this poem? Okay, so the answer will be Robert Frost is a nature poet, or you can call romantic also. Nature poet. Actually, romantic poets are those who used nature, who uses nature to express their feeling, who are very fond of nature. Okay, so Robert Frost is a nature poet. The nature nature poet. Generally, nature poets take examples of beautiful birds, flowers, and landscapes to express their feeling in their poem. But Frost in this poem has presented nature in an unconventional way. Okay? So it's not conventional, isn't it? Generally, our poets, our nature poets, they will take examples of beautiful birds, flowers, and landscapes to express their feelings in their poem. But Frost in this poem has presented the nature in an unconventional way. He has used crow which is black in color and is considered as a symbol of bad luck in his poem. Okay, he has used a symbol of a crow. He has used crow which is black in color and is considered as a symbol of bad luck in his poem. Okay, what images come to your mind when you think of a crow? This is only, isn't it? It symbolizes bad luck. Okay, next, again, what is a hemlock tree? So, once again, he has used hemlock tree. Now, he has used crow which is black in color and is considered as a symbol of bad luck in this poem. Again, hemlock tree used by the poet in his poem is a poisonous tree with white flowers. Okay. So why he has used a hemlock tree used by the poet in this poem? He is representing this death. Okay, he is representing that his mood. He has used crow, he has used hemlock tree just to represent his mood, that he was regretful and he was sad. He was his life was full of sorrow. Okay, so again, hemlock tree used by the poet in this poem is a poisonous tree with white flowers. Okay, why doesn't the poet write about more beautiful trees such as maple or oak or a pine? Okay, he has used these symbols to represent his mood, which is full of sorrow and despair. Sorrow or despair or regret. Okay. Okay. So Robert Frost is a nature poet. Generally, nature poets take examples of beautiful birds, flowers, and landscapes to express their feeling in their poem. But Frost in this poem has presented nature in an unconventional way. He has used crow, which is black in color and is considered as a symbol of bad luck in his poem. Again, hemlock tree used by the poet in his poem is a poisonous tree with white flowers. He has used these symbols to represent his mood, which is full of sorrow and despair. Now see the number 3. What do the crow and hemlock tree represent? Joy or sorrow? Okay. So what does the dust of snow that the crow shakes off a hemlock tree stands for? Okay. So number 3, you see, this is with continuation of this question. Okay. But still you can write it separately. Okay. Because it can come for the short answer type also. Okay. So let's see the number 3 of the question number 2. Okay. Number 3, what do the crow and a hemlock tree represent joy or sorrow? Okay. So what do the crow and the hemlock tree represent? It represents sorrow, not joy. Okay. Now what does the dust of snow that the crow shakes off a hemlock tree stands for? Now what does the dust of snow that the crow shakes off a hemlock tree stand for? Okay. Okay. Now let's write the answer. Let's write the answer now. So what does the crow and the hemlock tree, what do the crow and the hemlock tree represent? It represents sorrow, isn't it? So the answer will be the crow and a hemlock tree represent sorrow. Okay. If you want, you can add this answer also in the previous answer. Okay, it will modify the answer. The crow and the hemlock tree represent sorrow. Okay. What is the dust of snow that crow shakes off a hemlock tree stand for? The dust of snow. The dust of snow represents joy in this poem. Okay, this small incident of sudden shower of snow refreshes the poet's mood. Okay, so if you want, you can just add this one in your previous answer. That is the how does the Frost present nature in his manner or in this poem. Okay, so you can add add this answer also if you want to add in that code. Though if it's not required, but if you want, you can add this. It will modify the answer only. Okay. So the third one is based on your experience, that have there been times when you felt depressed or hopeless. So there are several times when we feel hopeless, we feel depressed, isn't it? So have you experienced a similar moment that changed your life? So if you have ever felt depressed, I think there will be several times when you feel depressed, isn't it? So if you have felt depressed at that time, some incident happened with you that refreshed your mood, you can just share that feeling with us, and you can share that feeling in our comment section. Okay. So though this is the question answer, we will feel happy if you just answer this in our comment section. Okay. So if there are such incidents with which you have felt depressed, and there are such incidents which made you happy and refreshed at that time, then you can just mention that incident in our comment section and just share with your feeling with us. Okay. And if such incidents are there, just let us know. Okay. Thank you for staying tuned with us. This video is for the textual question answers only from our text. Okay. So further in my upcoming video, I will give you some more questions answers from my side. Okay. Like the theme, the symbols and all. So symbols already I have explained, just the theme and the tone. So before giving that, I will just mention you when I am going to upload that video. Okay. Thanks a lot for staying tuned with us.